Hey, welcome. So today we're jumping into something that's, well, a little different and honestly a whole lot of fun. It's a modern ritual called Tian. Just think of it like a spiritual and financial reset button, or even better, a charging party for your soul and your wallet. So let me just ask you this. Have you ever felt like your financial energy is just kind of stuck in the mud? You're working hard, but it feels like money is flying out way faster than it's coming in. If you're nodding along right now, then you are so in the right place. You see, Tian is basically framed as this amazing gift from the universe. Seriously, it's not a chore, it's not some super complicated ceremony. It's like the cosmos hands you this free spiritual cleaning voucher to clear out all the dust and junk that's been holding you back. Okay, so let's break down how this works. Our plan is super simple but really powerful. First, we're gonna ditch the old baggage. Then, we'll build up a vibe that attracts all the good stuff. After that, we'll learn how to actually store that good luck. And finally, you get to launch your brand new abundant start. It's a clear path, right? All right, first up, phase one, ditching that old baggage. This is all about a spiritual detox. The whole point here is to make space. You gotta clear out the old energy so you can welcome in something new and, let's be honest, way, way better. And I promise it's incredibly straightforward. There are just two little steps here. First, you're going to write what we're calling a spiritual detox list. And second, you'll do a really simple, gentle release ritual. Zero stress involved. So, what even goes on this list? Well, think about things like money you regret spending, or maybe that little negative voice in your head that whispers, "I'm just bad with money." You can even add stuff like wasted resources, or any of that unnecessary guilt you've been lugging around. And remember, the key here isn't to judge yourself. Not at all. It's just about acknowledging these things so you can finally let them go. And this, right here, this shows the transformation we're aiming for perfectly. It's about consciously shifting your whole mindset from that old baggage, like thinking, "I don't deserve money," to a totally upgraded belief, "I am worthy of abundance." It seems like a small change, but trust me, it's incredibly powerful. And really, this release ritual is a declaration. You're basically telling the universe, and maybe more importantly, you're telling yourself, "Hey, I see this, I've learned my lesson, and now I am officially letting it go. I'm ready for whatever's next." It's like closing a chapter, but with gratitude. Okay, now that we've cleared all that space, let's get into phase two. This is where the fun really kicks in. It is time to build an attracting vibe. It's your personal wealth upgrade. And we're gonna do this in two really fun, tangible ways. First up, we're giving your wallet a complete makeover. And second, we're gonna treat your entire home to what we're calling a fortune spa. How cool does that sound? I mean, your wallet is literally a symbol of your wealth, right? So let's treat it that way. Clean out all those crusty older seats and random clutter. And hey, if you want to, Tianxinri is the perfect day to start totally fresh with a new one. Then you place a money seed inside. This could be a lucky bill or even a foreign note to symbolize wealth just flowing in from all directions. The rule of thumb is simple. Keep only what makes you feel abundant. All right, now for that home fortune spa. This involves creating something pretty unique, lucky money water. And yes, we are going to literally fill your home with prosperous energy using it. Now here's a really interesting little detail. You can use any number of coins for this, but the classic recommendation is 168. Why? Because in many cultures, the number 168 sounds a lot like the phrase prosperity all the way. It just adds this beautiful extra layer of intention to the whole thing. So here's how you do it. First, you boil the coins until your whole place starts to fill up with steam. Second, you carefully carry the pot and walk through your home, just letting that wealth-infused steam touch every single corner. Third, once the water's cooled down, you bottle some of it up and attach a little note with your dreams written on it. And finally, you take those squeaky clean coins and deposit them straight into your bank account. Okay, on to our final phase, storing good luck. Because let's face it, a one-time reset is awesome, but creating a sustainable habit of good fortune, that's even better. This is how we keep all that positive energy flowing long-term. And this whole phase is built on a really simple, beautiful idea, the law of flow. The concept is that wealth, just like love, isn't something you're supposed to hoard. It's an energy, and it actually grows the more you circulate it. The more you give, the more you receive. Simple as that. So, how do we put this into practice? Well, here are three super easy ways. First, there's happy giving. Donate a small amount of money, not because you have to, but with a genuinely joyful heart. Second, offer blessings. A real compliment or a warm smile costs you nothing, but it creates incredible value in the world. And third, enjoy life. Do something just for you, something that makes you feel totally cherished, because loving yourself actually raises your vibration to attract even more abundance. And that brings us to the final piece of our journey today, your abundant new start. This is about taking everything we've just done, the clearing, the attracting, the storing, and using it to step into a brand new beginning. You know, if you only take one single thing away from all of this, please let it be this. This ritual is not about pressure. It's not about getting things perfect. It is an act of self-love, self-forgiveness, and just having compassion for your own journey. At the end of the day, this whole ritual is a tool for your own empowerment. It's a structured way to give yourself permission to let go of the past and to consciously, intentionally create a future that feels fresh, lucky, and totally full of abundance. Which really just leaves us with one final question to think about. After clearing out all that clutter and setting these amazing intentions, are you truly ready for your prosperous new beginning?